The Southill Hub is a community centre right in the heart of Southill, and it came about because the community identified a need for a safe social space within their community. To come together, to do things, to have a bit of crack, to have meetings, things that really support a strong and vibrant community.
Everybody feels warm and welcome when they come through the door, and it's a very active but welcoming space for all of the community of Southill.
And we run a variety of different programmes, projects and spaces within the community centre. So to begin with, we have a community cafe, the first one of its kind in Limerick City, and that's a space where people can come and have good quality, low cost, affordable meals.
The cafe is open 5 days a week. We serve an afternoon hot meal to the young children of Southill After Schools Club, and we also provide catering for organisations across the city.
So that's kind of the heart of the place. We also operate a very vibrant youth work programme. We have the best part of 140 children here every week.
The youth work programme here in Southill Hub, I suppose, provides a non-formal learning space for young people. We do that in different ways through different programmes. So we'd have skills-based programmes, which would be hairdressing, barbering, beauty, just an introduction to kind of, new skills that young people can try. We'd also do health promotion programmes, which includes sexual health, drug and alcohol awareness, mental health awareness, and those kind of programmes that would, I suppose, support them in dealing with different situations that they face in life. It teaches them to engage with their community, to engage with their friends, to engage with, I suppose, positive role models in youth workers. And it really just provides a safe space for young people where they can be themselves and they can just hang out.
Fun is at the heart of everything we do, so we want young people to have fun when they're here also, as well as learn things and get to know one another.
We now have a family support project which is funded by TUSLA. We also have an LGBTI worker who works part-time in the community as a youth worker, and then we also have a youth employability project.
We also offer space to other community-based organisations who are working with the community. So they would rent offices from us here and work with us here and be part of the work that we do and do their own work separately. We have a very busy community hall, so that obviously has sports in it, as you can imagine.
We have the largest hall in a community centre in Limerick, so having such a big hall gives us the space to bring the community together through having tea dances, community bingo, which happens each week, or the larger scale family-friendly fun discos and events. When we do an event, we will have 200 people in the sports hall, and it's a great chance for all the community to get together, to meet each other.
So in terms of funding, the Southill Hub has a range of different funders. Primarily our biggest funder would be the UBU programme, which funds us under the LCETB. That funds a range of both youth work programmes, youth work workers, and some contribution towards actually keeping the lights on and the building open. We also receive SICAP funding, which supports us to have an under-10s programme, which is really, really valuable to us in terms of supporting the lead into youth work. And we also are supported by PUBL under the CSP programme, and that supports our front of house staff, so the people that keep the building clean, the people that open the doors, very, very vital staff. We also receive funding through the Limerick City and County Council, and we would receive funding then based on various different live programmes through departments from time to time.
As an organisation, all of the income that we can generate through our cafe and through the centre is about providing employment for local people, but also it gives us the opportunity to spend that money on the services provided by the centre. So the discos that we host, the family events, the summer camps, the youth work, all of that is subsidised through the income that we get through our funders and also through the ability to generate our own income.
So it's a busy centre. We wouldn't be able to do it without all that funding stream coming together. From our perspective, the community wanted a community centre to support them. It's our job to run programmes based on what we think would be of benefit, but primarily what the community identify to us as a need, or which come to us as a need through the work that we're already doing.
There is something for every generation within the family and within the community going on here in the Southill Hub.
Our tagline here is Southill is a great place to grow up and grow old. and I'm a firm believer in that, and part of our project wants to make sure that that continues to be the case. We hope to have a second youth space in the very near future, which will have a kitchenette, and young people be able to use their skills there cooking, because we can't obviously use the cafe. And then we'll also have an outdoor youth space. So we continue to expand, I suppose, and we're not just expanding, we're booming. It's really positive.